hope you can hear me. Wow, it's not easy. Oh, finally. Yeah, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Oh yeah, like honestly, technology can be funny at times. Yeah, you prepare everything and wait, and last minute everything stops working. Hello, hello everyone. I hope all of you can hear and see me right now. So let's see what we have written. So let's see what we have written here and voting. Your result. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let me look at this again to see what you chose there. Can you imagine? Nothing opened apart from this. Ah. Well, this is funny, pretty much funny. But anyways, just relate with me here. Um, let's see. So what are the two? So what are the two things that you chose? Like if you had $2 million, two very important things that you would buy. I can't open it here for some reason. But anyways, what are the two things that you chose that you would buy if you had $2 million? I'm very sure you have thought about it. What are the two things you chose? 1 minute. Should be better right now. Can you hear me right now? Loud and clear. Hello? Should be able to hear me right now, loud and clear. Much better. Okay, very good. Perfect. Good. So tell me, what two things would you buy if you had $2 million? Very important, two things. Let's see. Could you tell me? I'm very sure that you wrote it here, but for some reasons I can't open that. Is it a house? A car? What would it be? Okay, so I see I would buy a house. Good. Very nice construction using wood. Okay, house and travel. All right, very good. Okay. All right. What are the two things you would do? $2 million. That's a lot of money, man. Even $1 million is a big amount of money, especially in Belarus. I'll buy two houses in the country and somewhere abroad. All right. And then, and what country do you have in mind? Do you have any country in mind? Europe, America, not far from the sea. All right. Okay. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. All right. Very nice. Very good. Very good. So right now we're talking about things in our imagination, right? Exactly. $2 million. It doesn't fall from the sky, obviously. Yeah. So in our imagination. And normally, when we talk about that, we use the construction line that you see on your screen. The first part of the sentence is with wood, plus past simple. All right. So that's the construction that we use to talk about our imagination. Okay. Good. All right. So there are lots of things that we can use with this to talk about our imaginations, and most times when we talk about this, like the question I just asked, the way we answer is just as Ina has written here, would. Okay. Okay. Part of the summer would waste would waste it on education, right?
Oh, come on. I wouldn't say that. You're not wasting that money on education. I swear. Education is important. Yeah. Except you're saying you're gonna pay a lot of money for something you would pay less for or even nothing for. Yeah. But quality education costs quality money. Yeah, all right. Very good, very good. So let's imagine. So most of you talked about a house, all right? Good. Um, what type of house would it be? For example, we have some different types of houses. We have houses that are romantic, for example. We have houses that are high tech, a lot of technology. We have houses that are modern, all right, all right, pretty much new. Okay. And we have houses. So I talked about romantic, high tech, modern, and luxurious. Perfect, luxurious. Okay, those four types of houses. Of houses. Let me write it here. So we're talking about high tech, or pretty much smart house. You can say this smart house. Um, talk about luxurious, romantic, and we have what was the last one that I mentioned? Romantic, luxurious, high tech, and modern. All right, good, good, very nice, modern, perfect. So four types of houses there. So if you would imagine, like, what would you see in first? All right, first. Let's try to think about a house which is high tech. All right, good. What are some things? What are some things that you would see in a house that you would call it's high tech or smart house? What are some things you would see in that house, or some things you imagine you would see in a house that that's a high tech house or smart house? What are some things you would see in the house? What are some things you saw? Smart house. Exactly, a robot vacuum cleaner. An actual robot vacuum. Okay. All right. Very nice. Pretty nice thing you mentioned there. Okay. hmm What about an automatic cooker? It cooks food on its own. For some people who don't like cooking, right? And automatic cooker. It just cooks food on its own. It prepares good food. All right, exactly. What do you write there? Smart? Can't read the other word. No, right. Very nice. Exactly. So you can think of things like temperature, right? Exactly. All right. So you have the temperature control. Um, yeah. What else would you have in that type of house? Okay. Maybe a refrigerator. Exactly. Maybe refrigerator that's that makes food for your cat. All right. He knows when your cat wants to eat and everything. And it makes food for it. Very nice. Yeah, so you can think about things that, in a smart house, you can stay from your place of work and control things that are at home. Exactly. Okay, I think we are going to another topic there, right? About this. Yeah, we're going to. So the next one I have on we have there is this next one, which is luxurious. So that's when you can talk about the jacuzzi, 5 swimming pools. What else do you think you have in a luxurious house? If a house is luxurious, it means very expensive. It might be even old or something like that, but you get in like, oh my God, these people are on money. Right? A gym, right? Exactly. He has his own gym. He has his own cinema. All right. A very big bed. Exactly. What? Swarovski? Honestly, I don't know what that is. I have to check it out. Swarovski, what's that? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. It's pretty much like a company. Okay. I see. Very nice. Yeah, exactly. Gold toilet. Exactly. Yeah, I see. Crystal. Good. All right. Perfect. Maybe you can think about a helicopter on the roof about to take off on command. All right. You could think about things like that. A luxurious house. All right. Maybe you can even think about this type of house close to the sea, something like that. Well, pretty much any type of house can be close to the sea. All right. But you understand what we're talking about when it's luxurious, right? It's exactly lawn for golf, right? So you can imagine a house like this. It has its own cinema, it has its own golf course, it has like wow, you're like, oh my God, you shouldn't even leave the house. Everything is here. All right, good. It has everything. There's money. All right. And what things would you imagine to see for a romantic? Let's say you say the house is romantic, a romantic house. So what would you imagine? Let's say you get into the house. Of course, I would say if something is for it to be romantic, it doesn't necessarily have to be luxurious. Of course, sometimes in any grade it can be luxurious. Exactly, fireplace. Exactly, you could play the guitar there, all right, or something like that, or just sit there and yeah, and maybe you have. Sometimes we have things like in table, the dining table, dining table with let's say with candles, right? Candles. So not lights, but candles, right? For example. Exactly. Looks like a fairy tale, right? Good, very nice. So we also have a very nice word like this. We have I just remember candle lit dinner. All right, candle lit dinner. Candle everywhere. See candles everywhere, and yeah, fantastic, right? Candlelit dinner. You invite friends with their partners over. Okay, exactly. Big soft carpet. All right, exactly. Yeah, romantic. For for all of us, different things are romantic. But of course, a soft carpet it can be romantic too. You're just like, oh, the carpet's so soft. Oh yeah, exactly. All right, good, very nice. Of course, I know that at least candles make it romantic, mostly for most people. If you just someone invites you somewhere and you see candles, or fireplace too also makes it a romantic. Yeah, good, very nice. Okay, and then we have an a modern house, pretty much. Like just just new things there in the house, right? Oh, I didn't want to say modern. It was a mistake. I wanted to say eco-friendly. Sorry, I remember eco-friendly, eco-friendly house, eco-friendly house. All right, good. So eco-friendly house. Sorry, I didn't want to say modern, but eco-friendly. So you can imagine a house like this, like they have their own chicken. You know, the chicken, they take care of the chicken, all right, on their own. Okay. Maybe they have their, I don't know, like what else? When you think about an eco-friendly house, what's what's what what do you have in mind? What picture do you have in mind? Eco-friendly house. Wood, good, very nice, exactly. First of all, wood. Hmm. Exactly, natural products. Okay, good, very nice. Wood. Hmm. Exactly. Hmm. Perfect. Like what? What type of renewable energy? Like solar, right? I'm saying it has solar panels. Hmm. Okay. Exactly. Also, wind energy. Good. Very nice. Exactly. Mhm. Okay. I think that is something like many windows. Good. Very nice. Exactly. I think we call that windmills. Exactly. Windmills. You see those things? They and they turn. So good. Very nice. And they turn and they can use that for for electricity. Very good. On some of these houses, you would find them a little bit close to the forest, right? Yeah, where we have trees around, birds singing, so that they can take care of their birds and exactly. So, all right, good. So, which of these? So, what would your dream house be? Is it luxurious? Is it eco-friendly? Is it romantic? Or is it okay? We have our options. Is it high-tech smart house? Is it luxurious? Or is it eco-friendly? Or maybe a combination of maybe two of them. High tech house. Alexia, alright, good, nicey, very nice. High tech. Okay, you want a smart and eco-friendly? Okay, smart and eco-friendly, alright. A combination of those two. Alright, eco-friendly, alright. You know, eco-friendly. Close to nature, right? Mm-hmm. Pretty much. Yeah, that's also a very good one, eco-friendly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um, Personally, if I were to choose, I would choose eco-friendly and um, I'm not even sure about eco-friendly. I would choose luxurious. Yeah, I think I've been a simple person for a very long time. I would choose luxurious and and smart. Yeah. Personally, that is what I would choose. Okay, but for others that are still trying to choose, trying to make a decision, all right, let's look at a video of a very nice house. Pretty much, let's go into the house, see the things that it has, and after the video, you tell me some things that you liked about the house, all right? So listen to how they describe, okay? So because you're going to tell me some things that you personally liked about the house, all right?
Today, we're taking a tour of this bright and modern home in South London. Adding a supersized extension has turned this once cramped Victorian semi into a spacious family home. Although the original interior of this 5-bedroom property was dated and cramped, the owners could see the house had huge potential. After adding a large rear extension, the downstairs layout was completely refigured, leaving a spacious open-plan living space with access to the kitchen and dining area beyond. The kitchen has been opened up and the layout completely reworked. Instead of replacing the original white kitchen units, they have been updated with new wooden worktops and side panels. Walls have been painted in a pale shade of grey with a peg rail positioned along the far wall. The new kitchen layout has made space for an island unit and breakfast bar. A stainless steel rack is positioned above so saucepans and utensils can be hooked up out of the way rather than cluttering up the work surfaces. The downstairs dining room is located just off the living area and is painted in a coordinating grey palette, so one room flows easily into the next. The hallway retains many of its original period features, such as the decorative architraves, plaster cornicing and wooden panelling, which has been restored to its former glory with a coat of heritage grey paint. A muted grey and off-white colour palette creates a calm and restful bedroom scheme, while a painted metal bedstand gives the room a lovely focal point, dressed with simple white bed linen and cosy grey cushion and throw. The girls' bedroom is painted in a soft shade of lavender and prettied up with floral bed linen, curtains and accessories. Low-level shelving gives space for displaying books and favourite things and is easy for little ones to access. In the bathroom, an original roll-top bath was left behind by the previous owners and has been spruced up with a coat of grey paint. Simple tongue and groove panelling carries on the period look and has been painted to match the bold shade of grey.
Okay, exactly. Very nice. Okay. So tell me, what did you like about that house? What did you personally like about the house? Is there any part of the house that you really like of that house we just watched? The color, exactly. All right, the color, good. Yeah, it has this mixture of white and gray. It's pretty nice. The house is not interesting. I see, you're right. It's very possible. Yeah, of course. The bathroom, right? The bathroom, yeah. It's pretty spacious. Exactly. It has a lot of space. It's spacious. And yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, the bathroom, good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I also like the children's room. I think that was for the it shows girls only, right? Yeah, lots of bears. I don't know. I don't understand what's up with girls and teddy bears. I, I can't understand. No wonder it says girls only. Yeah, girls are like teddy bears. Like, oh come on, serious. This is not primary too. I don't know. I don't know. I think it is a girls. It's kind of a girls thing. Yeah, to have those teddy bears there, pretty much. Because as a boy, I can't. Yeah, I would prefer to have Xbox there than it's for boys or PlayStation or something like that. Exactly, or maybe some cars. Yeah, some toy cars or something like that. Yeah, I think that was when I was a boy. That is what. Yeah, pretty nice. It's still good though. Yeah, it is still good. Good. All right, all right, all right, all right. Good. And yeah. So that is it about the house. That is it about the house. Okay. Um. But let's look at different parts of a house. All right, which is very important right now. The different parts of the house to start with. What parts of the house do you know? Just tell me. Parts, some things that make that are part of a house. For example, if you saw in that video, okay, we have the living room, very nice. We have the living room. What else do we have as part of the house? Okay, good, very nice. We have the kitchen, we have the bathroom. Okay, what else? Okay, good. We have the bedroom, very nice. We have the stairs, all right. STAI. Mm-hmm. Good. What else do we have? Part of house. What different parts of the house, you know? What about the parts where you normally work or maybe study? How do you call that part of the house? Okay. So that's pretty much at our workplace, all right? But we normally call that a study. English is quite easy. All right. So could you go to the study and get me a book or get me something like that? Yeah. So it's pretty much called the study, right? That part of the house. Yeah. Study. Okay. Where else do we have parts of the house? Mm. What about the parts of all parts of the flat? Pretty much. Exactly. So we have the. I think that should be the dining room, right? Dining room. Okay. You know, that's very good. That is a dining room. Yeah. It's from the word dine. Dine means to eat. Exactly. Sometimes you hear people say, oh, you just have to go in and wine and dine. Or dine and wine, pretty much. Yeah, so that's it, to dine. So we call it a dining room for eating. Yeah, good. What other places do we have in a house apart from that? Um, the first place that when you get into a house, the first place that you the passage. Okay, good. All right. But maybe there is another word for it. The first part of the first place you get into the house. Well, most times you just when you get in, you hang your coat. Oh, pre-living room. All right, that is a pretty big house. But let's see. Normally we just call it the hall, right? Exactly. So that part you just come in, all right, and just get into the house. Pretty much call that the hall. Like if you saw in that video, we had a hall there, um, which was shown with the vase. There was a vase there, and she pretty much said it that that was the hole in that video. Let me see if I can show you a picture of that. Let's see. I think it was something here. Good.
features, such as the decorative architrave.
So that is the hallway, all right? Pretty much. So that is the hallway. And if you heard her, she said, so the hallway, which is pretty much the part where close to the door, the main door should be out there somewhere, and you can use that to get into different parts of the house. And that is it. And that is a hallway there. All right, pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, shown that part of the house. Good. And of course, in some houses you have the garden, right? Exactly, you have the garden there, right? That's well, which can be outside. Exactly. You have your balcony. Good. You have, if it is maybe a house, you have your terrace. The terrace is that part of the house. It's just like a balcony, but in a house it's bigger and it's open. All right. So if I want to show you a picture of a terrace, for example, then let's go on together. Let me show you pictures of that. Don't mind me searching for. So double R terrace. Let's just put this and see what's up. No. Terrace picture. Terrace picture is good. So pretty much it's something like this, right? Pictures like this. So this is what we call terrace. Yeah. Imagine, yeah, I see. This is part of the house. Pretty much outside. Yeah, where you can sit, it's open. Alright, so that's it. So that is terrace. Exactly. Look at the house, and we have this part which is the terrace. Alright, sometimes covered, but sometimes it's just open. It's open part of the house. This is what we call the terrace. Okay. All right. Do we understand the terrace? Pretty much. So this is it. Yeah, it's open part of the house. Yeah, perfect. So that is it. All right. Very good. Very good. Now, for different types of houses, we have different ways that we describe them. All right. Of course, I have told you one already, but let's see if you were listening carefully, or if you notice that word. If we have a lot of space in the house, what adjective do we use to describe that house? A lot of space in a house, what adjective do we use to describe that house? So if it has a lot of space, we say that it is. The house has a lot of space. Yeah, Alexia, I'm very sure that he caught that part. So if the house has a lot of space, it is. It's wide. Yes, exactly. Yeah, but there's another word for it. There's a word I have in mind. Okay. We have this very special word, which is spacious. Spacious. All right. Spacious. Good. Exactly. Good. So we have this word for it, which is spacious. If it has a lot of space, then we say that the house is spacious, right? Yeah. Spacious. Okay. What about if there is a lot of light, the house is bright? What about, how would you describe a house like that? Maybe a house, lots of lights gets into the house, lots of area for light to get into the house. An open house, okay, it's quite. It can be a thing, exactly. Why not? Pretty open. Okay, yeah. But sometimes we just say that, just as the same thing as I said, say that the house is light. The house is light. Pretty much that. Yeah. So we can say that. Okay. Yeah, the house is light. Good. And of course, if it is old, you can say the house is old. If it is made of wood, you see that the house is wooden. Like for example, wooden house. Exactly. All right, and things like that. So that is pretty much it. Oh come on, stomach aches. Oof. That is exactly or eco-friendly. Very good, perfect, very nice. Exactly. Yeah, that is pretty much it about the house. We have a very nice text here. Yeah, which you can also have some different other parts of the house. All right, good. And the house also has different other things, like for example, the heating system, right? Exactly. Let's say central heating system, all right? Central heating system. Central heating system. All right, it also has that. What else? In a house, we talked about the fireplace, right? The fireplace, we had talked about it. But in a house, we have something outside. So we have the fireplace inside. We have something outside where sometimes this gas goes out outside. What do we call that? Chimney. Good, very nice, exactly. So yeah, exactly. I've got some problems with my stomach. I think it started last week, and it has been troubling for some time. Yeah, it has been started last week, so it makes me reckless. I'm like, oh, sitting this way, no, it doesn't work. I sit this way, I'm like, oh, come on, this way. Yeah, so yeah, it's true. Personal interest. Very nice, Martha. Okay, so I'm trying to see what I can do about it. Like, I think I bought this thing, we call it coal, but in Russian you call it ugal. I think you call it, yeah. So but we call it coal. So I pretty much bought it, and it was helping, yeah. But I have to take it again. But after this class, I've had so I have to take it again after that. All right, well, let's see. But let's just finish up first. All right, then I'll take care of that. Yeah. All right. So yeah. So we talked about that was the chimney. Thank you very much. That was the chimney exactly. So the chimney's outside, which is yeah, good, very nice. Chimney, perfect, good. All right, and we have the top part of the room. What do you call the top part of the room? You look up. Maybe you're in a room right now. You look at this top part of the room. What do you call it? The top part of the room. The top part of the room is no. The top part of the room, not of the house, but the room. So we call that. Okay, somebody's writing. Exactly, the ceiling. Thank you very much. The ceiling, good. So remember, top part of the room is the ceiling, and the top part of the house is the roof. Okay. Good. One other thing I wanted to differentiate. Okay. Good. Very nice. So the ceiling, top part of the room, and the top part of the house is the yeah is the roof. Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. Very good. Good job. Okay. So I think about the house and about the second conditional. Remember, we talked about the second conditional, which is if plus past simple and would, wouldn't, right? Wouldn't plus v1. Exactly. So that is the second conditional, right? Okay. And from the very first one that I made, so if I were, well, let's say if I had like let's say if I had more time, exactly, for example, I would learn a new language, right? Any language, for example, all right? So you see how I use that, and you see the comma in between. If I had more time, you see the comma, right? The comma, and I would learn a new language, or I'd. So I'd learn a new language, and that's it. Pretty much, that's it. Yeah, about the second conditional. Remember about our imagination. Most times it's not possible now. That's about our imagination, and that is it. Okay, pretty much. I think that's all. The main idea about this particular topic, and about house. We've remembered some things, that this is a ceiling, the top part of the room, and the top part of the house is the roof. All right, we have talked about the different parts of the house too. All right, types of houses that we have. Okay, that you can also use when you're describing them. All right, so that's it. Thank you very much, and hope to see you next time. Let's see. I think there will be some changes, but let's see. I think we'll have to clarify from them first. Okay, but let's see. But until then, see you next time. Thank you very much for coming, being around. Bye. Take care of you. Very nice. I like that sentence. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. All right. Goodbye. You are welcome. You're welcome. Goodbye.